Good morning, class. I'm Mrs. Moyer, as you know, and I'm here in my home to bring you your math lesson of the day. Today's number of the day is number 1. Today's date is March 16th, 2020. Today's number of the day is number 1, as I said. There are numbers that come before 1 and numbers that come after 1. Today we're going to focus on 1 being in the middle and what comes before 1. So if we were counting blank, 1, blank, what would come before 1? That's right, 0. 0 would come before 1. So we would count 0, 1. What would come after 1? That's right, the number 2. Let me erase this and write a better 2. So now we can count 0, 1, 2. This is called a 10 frame. And in the 10 frame, there are 10 boxes. We're going to put 1 dot in the 10 frame to represent the number 1. So count with me as I place the dots. Ready? 1. That's all we're going to do for today because our number of the day is the number 1. We have 1 dot, and now we're going to count 1 object and put it inside our jar. Mrs. Moyer's not at school, so she doesn't have popsicle sticks. So I'm just using whatever I have. And today I have plastic spoons. We're going to count 1 spoon to put in our jar. Ready? Count with me. 1. Perfect. Today is done. We have 1 spoon, 1 dot, and our number of the day is 1. And it looks like this. Right here. It's just a straight line down. So I'm going to write it again a little bit bigger on here for you. 1. Or you can use your finger and draw it in the air with me. Ready? 1. All right, so now for today's activity, we're going to do a find the shape activity at home. So what I want you to do is find different shapes inside your house. So you're going to be looking for circles, squares, triangles, and rectangles. So let me remind you of these shapes. A circle is round. It has no sides and no angles or corners. So it is round and it's made out of 1 line. Things like clocks are circles. Squares have 4 straight edges and 4 corners. Squares have equal sides. They are all the same. Triangles have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. Now rectangles are kind of like squares, but a little different. Rectangles have 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So let's look at a rectangle. Here's an example of a rectangle I found in my house. It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Let's look at a square. See the difference? A square has all the same length sides. No short sides and no long sides. All the same. This one, 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So let's see what Mrs. Moyer found in her house. For circles, I found a jar of wax. So see how it's a circle? Has no straight lines, just a circle. I found a plate, and I found a red foam block, which is a circle. Now let's look at the squares I found. I found a square block. All the sides are the same length. See how they are all the same. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. I also found 2 square books. I found 2 different triangles in my house. The triangles have 3 sides. I found a triangle block, and I found a piece of cake, which is also a triangle. For the rectangles, I have already shown you the foam block. I found some mega blocks that are rectangles. See how it has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. And I found an empty puzzle with 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Now I want you to try this. Try to find as many different items for each shape. Comment below what you found in your house. Maybe you found a lot of circles. Maybe you found a lot of squares. Tell me what you found in your house below. Thank you. See you tomorrow.